Hi friends, this is Mainak Misra and welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss with you Park Chan-wook's neo-noir crime thriller film Oldboy. Park Chan-wook's neo-noir crime thriller film Oldboy is not a simple revenge saga. The film brutally reveals the dark sides of human psychology. Human minds and hearts are not always filled with positive emotions like love, peace, care, affection, sympathy. Those are also filled with negative emotions. The world experiences incest, crime, oppression, all other negative emotions every day. Cinema is not always a collection of goody-goody images. Through Old Boy, filmmaker Park Chan-wook reaches the negative sides of human soul as far as possible. A drunken businessman is abducted and kept captive for long 15 years. However, he knows neither his captor nor his objective. Initially, he cannot figure out his fault. When he comes to know his fault, by that time the captor has made him commit one of the worst sins. Through Old Boy, filmmaker Park Chan-wook vividly shows that tormented human memories never get erased. He shows that human minds and hearts will always have negative emotions. However, negativities only bring negativities. Killings only result in killings. Revenge never brings satisfaction. Now let's discuss the story. In 1988, a drunken businessman named Deshu O Deshu is arrested and taken to the police station, because of which he misses his daughter's fourth birthday. His friend Ju-hwan reaches the police station and takes him out. However, quite mysteriously, he is abducted and kept in a makeshift prison that looks like a hotel room with a with a bed and a television, and foods are supplied through a small door. He doesn't know that what is his fault, why he is kept captive. Being depressed and agonized, Deshu tries to commit suicide. But his captors provide him medical help as if they don't intend to kill him. They intend to make him suffer. In that lonely prison, Deshu intensely practices shadowboxing. Now, one fine day in 2003, he is suddenly tranquilized, hypnotized, and released from the prison. After fighting a few petty criminals, he reaches a sushi restaurant, and there he meets and befriends a young, beautiful chef named Midu. They bond well and subsequently fall in love. Deshu starts searching for his daughter, and he finds out that his daughter was adopted when he was kept captive. Following a delivery boy, he tracks down the prison location At first, he tracks down the restaurant that provided food for him in the prison, and then he tracks down the prison. He reaches there, he meets, tortures, and interrogates the prison warden named Mr. Park, who reveals that he was adopted, he was abducted because he talks too much. His bodyguards intensely fight Deshu in the corridor. But with only a simple hammer, Deshu defeats them. But he gets the most crucial information that his captor is a wealthy businessman and his name is Lee Woo-jin. Lee Woo-jin gives him a 5-day ultimatum to find out the reason for his captivity. If Deshu succeeds, then he will kill himself. But if he fails, then he will kill me too. When Ju-hwan is about to share some crucial information with Deshu, Woo-jin brutally kills him. Deshu recollects memories of his childhood when Woo-jin was his classmate and he accidentally witnessed his incest with his sister. Even though he revealed that information only to Woo-jin, only to Ju-hwan, it got leaked to the entire class. Being humiliated and tormented, Woo-jin's sister committed suicide by jumping into the river. So now Deshu clearly understands that his captivity is nothing but Woo-jin's intense revenge on him. He reaches Woo-jin's apartment to take revenge. Through Deshu's family album kept in a purple box inside the apartment, Woo-jin establishes the fact that Deshu has committed incest. Mi-do is none other than his own daughter. Now Deshu is helpless. He asks for forgiveness from Woo-jin by barking like a dog. He humiliates himself, cuts off his tongue so that this information is not shared with anybody, so that his daughter Mi-do doesn't know about this very sensitive fact. Woo-jin pardons him, but when he is about to leave, Deshu presses the remote to stop his pacemaker. But actually that is not the remote for the pacemaker, that is the remote for the audio. So when he presses the remote, the audio of his incest with his daughter Mi-do is played on the speaker. Then Woo-jin kills himself by shooting inside the lift. Later, Deshu urges the hypnotist to erase his memory so that he and Mi-do can stay together. In the last scene, Deshu and Mi-do are seen together in a snowy landscape. Mi-do expresses her love for Deshu. He reciprocates with a gentle smile. However, that gentle smile turns into a bizarre mixed emotion. This is the story. Oldboy strongly takes reference to Greek king Oedipus, who accidentally fulfilled Apollo's prophecy by killing his father and marrying his own mother. He engaged in incest with his own mother. When that infamous incest was known to the world, his mother committed suicide by hanging and Oedipus gouged out his eyes. These mythological tragedy can be related in two ways. When Eugene's incest was known to the world, his sister committed suicide by jumping into the river. And later, Eugene kills himself by shooting. On the other hand, when Deshu comes to know that he has committed incest, he asks for forgiveness from Eugene. He humiliates himself. He barks like a dog and cuts off his tongue. So the characters in Oldboy suffer same or similar fates like Oedipus and his mother. Oldboy features multiple iconic scenes. First is the corridor fight scene, when Mr. Park's bodyguards intensely fight Deshu. But Deshu defeats them with only a hammer. This is one of the most dynamic and difficult scenes in entire cinema history. The scene was shot in one take and the final take was selected after 17 takes. You can imagine how difficult the shot was. The other important scene is Deshu eating live octopuses. But actually in reality, the actor who plays Deshu, Choi Min-sik, he ate raw octopuses, but those were dead, and those were 4 octopuses cut into pieces. But through this scene, filmmaker Park Chan-wook shows the brutality of Deshu character. The viewers find it difficult to hold their tears when Eugene leaves his sister's hand and she falls into the river. No brother in this world wants his sister's death. So you can imagine how helpless Eugene was during that time. He knew that his sister was undergoing terrible mental trauma, humiliation. So he did not have any other choice but to leave his sister's hand. Even when he kills himself by shooting, that time he stretches his hand inside the lid, as if he is leaving his sister's hand one last time. Humans do not forget tormented memories in their lifetime. The other important and very interesting scene is the conversation of Deshu and Eugene in Eugene's posh house, apartment. Both the characters are captured multiple times through mirror. And through this scene, filmmaker Park Chan-wook charismatically portrays their rivalry on the screen. And his elegant filmmaking style using mirrors is reflected on the screen. It shows how engaging, thrilling, revengeful a conversation can be. Even though Oldboy is loosely based on the Japanese manga of the same name, but it is made up of Park Chan-wook's own brutal imaginations. He believes that human minds and hearts are not always filled with positive emotions. Those are filled with negative emotions as well. So as a major artistic medium, cinema cannot ignore the negative side of human psychology, human souls. So because of that, he does not shy away portraying negative sides of human soul on the screen. However, he also shows that in the end, humans suffer. They destroy themselves while portraying while showing those negative sides of human psychology. But screenplay and dialogues reflect that purpose. Viewers do not get tired because of the violent scenes. Viewers get tired because of the purpose that the filmmaker wants to show. And overall, Oldboy is an extremely well-made, thrilling, revengeful, fast-moving, very dynamic film. And the theme of vengeance is very well reflected on the facial expressions of the characters. The vengeance is reflected on Choi Min-sik's face, who plays Daeshu. It is reflected on Yoo Ji-tae's face, who portrays Woo-jin in the film. And Mi-do, the Kang Hae-jung, who plays Mi-do, is very vivacious and at the same point of time pain-stricken when she sees that Daeshu has cut his tongue off. And regarding cinematography, cinematographer Chung Chung-hoon his dynamic camera brilliantly captures the fast, rough, moving, low saturated images on the screen. Viewers get astonished as if they are watching superheroes, not the worldly characters. And he uses telephoto long lenses for capturing the close-ups so that he gets little distorting effects on the screen, and it shows tension and trauma that the characters are undergoing. But in the conversation, he uses the wide angle lens so that he can establish the background. Brilliant cinematography. And for the conversation scene between Daeshu and Woo-jin in Woo-jin's apartment, he captures the dialogue separately, and then those are merged through computer graphics. Much like cinematography, Kim Sang-bum's editing is also dynamic, brilliant, and it gives a thrilling effect throughout the film. Music director Cho Young-wook uses world multiple times, and that matches with the suspenseful theme of the film. And overall, the music resonates with the feelings of the characters, and that is very much reflected on the screen. The production design is very well thought of and brilliant, extremely brilliant. For Daeshu's prison, makeshift prison, it is shaped like a hotel room so that viewers know that this is a facility that the captor pays large lump sum amount to avail. But for Woo-jin's apartment, that is deliberately left vacant to indicate the spiritual emptiness of Woo-jin. Even though he is wealthy, he is spiritually empty. And Oldboy has received cult status over time and won numerous awards all over the world. It was nominated for prestigious Palme d'Or at the 2004 Cannes Film Festival, where it won the prestigious Grand Prix award, and multiple other awards. It has received widespread critical acclaim. I believe that you all have seen this film. If you have not, then please see this film. And put your comment down below. Let me know whether you liked or you have some other comment about the film. And request goes again that please subscribe to my channel. Please press the bell icon so that you do not miss regular updates. And if you have any comment, any suggestion, put it down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until I make the next video, thank you so much and bye.